well as using various means to catch drug smugglers when they arrive, many countries have elaborate intelligence units operating out of overseas drug hotspots. Their job is to identify possible smugglers and pass the information on to customs authorities. It's then up to the officers to investigate them when they arrive. In Gatwick's North Terminal, a plane has just arrived from Montego Bay in Jamaica. Intelligence from Montego Bay informed customs officers a passenger on board this flight may be a drug smuggler. Sure enough, a drug dog indicates on a brown suitcase. If the suitcase belongs to the passenger in question, there's a big bust to be had. The suspect passenger is wearing a white jacket and red shirt, and he's acting very nervously. As he waits at the luggage carousel for his suitcase, he appears to be getting more and more nervous. He spots the brown suitcase, goes to pick it up, but quickly leaves it back on the belt. As the same brown suitcase comes past again, the man stares at it intently and seems unsure about whether to pick it up. He later leaves with a red suitcase, but as he passes through the customs channels, officers intercept him to ask a few questions.
How long have you been away for this? 4 weeks, yeah? And what's the purpose of your trip? Did you pay for the ticket yourself? I see, right, okay. Where are you off to from here? Croydon. Okay. This is your bag? This is your only bag? Yeah?
The officer checks the luggage tag with the man's travel ticket, which prompts the man to have a change of heart.
This is your bag, right? Do you know where your bag is? Take that bag?
Officers escort the man back to the baggage hall to look for his real suitcase. But other officers have already found it. Only now it's missing its luggage tag.
The time is now 11:26, okay? And we're just being involved in the interpretation of control.
In the Northern Terminal, the man who failed to collect his brown suitcase off the luggage belt but picked up a red suitcase instead has been led away for questioning. Officers head back out to the baggage hall to track down the missing luggage tag for the brown suitcase. And they don't have to search for too long.
Found the tag. Found the tag, the tag's in his lumbar. Is it? Right.
Officers suspect this may have been a last-ditch attempt by the passenger to disassociate himself from the brown suitcase. They'll need to look inside the red suitcase to find out who the rightful owner is.
I think he realised that people were sort of onto him possibly, and so what he's done is he's just picked up a random bag. He's taken the tags off of the bag which associates him to the other bag, and then he's just picked up this bag to walk through customs.
With the red suitcase on its way back to its rightful owner, officers can now concentrate on the contents of the man's real bag, which their intelligence reports is carrying herbal cannabis. The man is led away to the airport's custody suite, where the contents of his suitcase can be formally assessed. Back at Gatwick, the man who has been arrested on suspicion of importing a suitcase full of illegal drugs is being checked into the airport's custody suite. The brown suitcase he tried to ditch in the baggage hall has been taken away to be examined.
The whole bag together was 29 kilos. Now there is some stuff in there, but I would think that there's probably approximately 20 kilos of cannabis here.
8 blocks of herbal cannabis are pulled from the man's case. It's no wonder he was keen to avoid being caught. The man is held in a cell, while the scale of the seizure is assessed.
16 kilos, 16.070. Okay.
The Jamaican man who had 16 kilograms of herbal cannabis in his bag has been busted. And he's looking at a lengthy stay in jail.
Basically, I had to cut every one of this. It looks like it is herbal cannabis. I mean, as soon as you cut into it, there's a quite a strong pungent smell. I mean, it's actually surrounded, you know, in the whole room now. But I had to check all of them because sometimes they have mixed cocaine with cannabis in as far as packages are concerned. So I had to make sure that each one of this looked like what we suspected as herbal cannabis.
Cannabis normally is in large blocks like that, so normally they would be in somebody's bag, then, because I mean you've seen the size of them particularly. If you were smuggling cocaine, you find that some people's body sometimes, and also they swallow little pellets as well. So, but cannabis is a fair sized chunk, bulky material, so normally it's in a bag, something like that, not normally carried on the body.
A field test is conducted to confirm whether the substance is in fact cannabis.
The positive indication should be a kind of like a reddish colour. See, there we go. That's a positive indication for herbal cannabis.
With a street value of more than $60,000, it's an excellent seizure by officers. The man is currently awaiting trial. If he's found guilty, he'll face up to 5 years in prison.